Today I'll be calling cable. My name is Wakar Meyer and I'm your Elliott Wave analyst, reviewing what has been and predicting what is likely to be in cable price action. So, what we talked about in the last episode came to pass. Okay, we're going to start with a bigger view. Um, I believe, once again, that this is an E wave correction of a multi-year triangle. Okay, this down here, that was the terminus of the D wave. The way it's setting up with the trend lines, it makes me think that my original count, where this was 5 waves up, including a truncated fifth, was probably right. We probably had 5 waves down to here, a correction, and then 5 more waves, making a zigzag, and then straight up like this, right? For C, and you can see how if you connect the origin of A and the terminus of B, move it up, that so far the movement has stayed contained between those two parallel lines. And as I've been saying the whole time, I thought that the movement would get into this particular price territory, illustrated by the yellow lines, and indeed it did. So that's the power of Elliott Wave. Retracements always, well, maybe not always, but to a high degree of probability, come back to the structural internal points of the previous wave, just depending on the number of the wave and the number of the retracing wave. So get the Elliott Wave principle, read the book, understand that. I've been calling the fact that it would come back to this area for quite a long time, for more than a couple months, and sure enough, there it is, and it looks to be corrective. So everything is on track, going to a smaller time frame. We'll squish this down a little bit. I had said this was wave 1. This was a running flat for wave 2. A barely longer than 100% of 1 for wave 3, wave 4. And I said that if we connected the terminus of 2 and 4, moved it up to the terminus of 3, that we would see a break of the trend line by price, and that's exactly what we got. Okay, I do believe that this entire movement is over now. Now, if we stretch it out a little bit so we can see the internals of the fifth wave, I have it as first wave here, second wave here, your third wave is here, fourth wave is tiny right here, and your fifth wave. And once again, just like I said, it just took off, it snapped, and it broke that upper trend line. So now the count's complete. I believe the multi-year triangle that's been going since about March of 2009 is now over, okay? And we can start looking to trade this short for a very long time. How long? Hard to say. Maybe 3 years. I do believe that price will see a level of 1.15-ish. I don't have the exact number with me right now. Of course, I'll have that in future broadcasts, but I do believe that we will see, something like a 4,000 pip drop in the pound over the next few years, maybe even faster than that. I am going to be tweeting out some trade advice with entries and stops, and take profits when appropriate. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at Calling Cable. That's at Calling Cable. That's today's call. I hope you'll join me again for tomorrow's call.